Hey guys, Canoopsy here, and this is iOS 9. iOS 9 was revealed at WWDC 2015, and it brings a whole bunch of small and big changes that benefit iOS. At first glance, visually it's not very different from iOS 8, but if you swipe to the right, it brings open a new search screen. That's pretty much the only major physical difference of iOS 9. Although search is now at the right side of the screen just like iOS 6, you can now swipe down from the top of the screen and still access search as well. There's also a new multitasking screen which does look very nice, but it's a little bit hard to get used to at first. A smaller change though is the font. The font is now San Francisco, which is Apple's own font, and it's been changed from Helvetica Neue. It does look pretty good, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to get used to. Some of Apple's stock apps have received a few changes as well, but the app with the biggest amount of changes is Notes. In Notes, you're now able to make things that you write into checklist items. You can also change some of the formatting. You can add a picture if you want to from your camera roll, or you can just take one within the app. And there's also drawing. With the drawing edition, you're able to use some of the tools like a pen, a pencil, or a marker, and even a ruler to make some awesome sketches or just write some handwritten notes. This is probably one of my favorite features because it's kind of hard to find a really good handwriting app on iOS, and now it's just built into Notes, which is very convenient. Another very useful feature for Notes is that you can use a keyboard as a trackpad. By putting two fingers on the keyboard and scrolling around, you're able to select a whole bunch of words or a single word, and it makes typing a whole lot easier. This feature is definitely more useful on the iPad, but it's still great to see it on the iPhone. Now taking a look at the Maps app, it's also received a few changes as well, mainly the option for transit. Now these options are only available for some cities currently, but it is pretty awesome to be able to tell where your public transit is located and if you're able to catch it on time. There's also the new addition of telling you which kind of buildings are around you, like restaurants, cafes, and stores. It's very useful if you're traveling and want to know what kind of places are nearby. Replacing Passbook is Wallet. Wallet keeps boarding passes, movie tickets, retail coupons, loyalty cards, debit cards, and credit cards all in one single place, and it makes them much easier to access. Although it doesn't say it on my phone because I'm in Canada, you're also able to edit your Apple Pay cards here. For iOS 9, the Music app will also be changed slightly, but these changes will actually be present in iOS 8.4, along with the addition of Apple Music. Apple has also added a new application called News to replace Newsstand. It's sort of like a flipbook style of application where it gives you a whole bunch of articles and topics, but currently it's not available in the beta. Another big change here is Siri. Siri has a new look, better voice recognition capabilities, as well as some cool new features to make it a whole lot more useful. You can now ask Siri to show you specific pictures from a certain day, month, or year on your phone, and eliminates a whole bunch of searching. Siri can also remind you about certain things within emails, text messages, or websites simply by saying, "Remind me of this." For example, if I say remind me of this on a concert website, Siri will set a reminder for the concert. As I mentioned earlier, you can swipe to the right of the screen to show a new search screen, which shows various contacts, applications, and things that are nearby. This is very similar to Google Now. Over time, your device will learn more about you, and it will show things that are more relevant, and this is Apple's whole new system called Proactive. There's also a whole bunch of under-the-hood improvements like performance and battery life, and for me personally, I've noticed a small amount of change, but only time will tell. And this has been my in-depth look at iOS 9, specifically the first beta. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below, comment your thoughts on iOS 9, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.